Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jaron Fit, and today's informative video, it's gonna be kind of informative, and I'm still have some action because I want to show you these applications in play. And like I said, the title of today's video is, if you're not getting stronger, this might be the reason why. And I'm gonna have, as always, I always try to give you guys some good game. So today's tip is gonna be something called unilateral training. Now, it's not a new training concept because I still train total body, but it's a training concept within the total body. Same thing as doing drop sets for bench press and things of that nature. So don't think I'm trying to really introduce something new to you. Really, this is something that if you've been lifting for a long time, over a year, 2 years, that you definitely should pay attention to. This is not something for, honestly, this is not something for new lifters. This is more for the experienced lifters, because once I start talking about this, you're going to definitely understand what I'm coming from, because this has to happen to you before. So let me get right to it. All right, I want to introduce you to something called unilateral training. All right, and what that is training one body part or one side of the body, at a time. So right, left, right leg, left leg, things of that nature. So like I said, it's not a new, I didn't make this up. Now, why would you do this? I'm gonna give you the reasons why I have been doing it and why I do it at least a few weeks out of the year, just to kind of make sure. And when I didn't do it, I paid the price for it. Now, now let me tell you, now, I already told you what it was. What unilateral training is training one side of the body at a time. Reasons why you should do this. Now, as a lifter, we all know the struggle. Actually struggling through the weight. Get more reps. Now, as we struggle, our struggle is not even. We don't always push evenly when we struggle. Like sometimes when somebody's watching you, the bar might press up a little unevenly over time. Now, I don't want you to think that's a negative thing. That's the cost of doing business. But with that being said, there's things that you need to do to make sure you don't have any strength imbalances. Those strength imbalances, right arm, left leg, or excuse me, right arm, left arm, right leg, left leg, will inhibit or prohibit you from making muscle gains. So let me explain this. Say if my right arm, if I'm doing dumbbell presses, whatever, and my right arm is capable of doing 90 pounds, and my left arm is capable of doing 80 pounds. Well, that's imbalance in strength. That imbalance in the left will prevent the right from getting stronger. You're not going to go up to 100-pound dumbbells and with, and one arm is being off. So another reason to not have muscle imbalance is injury prevention. If you have a muscle imbalance, one side is stronger than the other, that can lead to the uneven pushing, and that can result into bad muscle recruitment patterns, and that can get you injured. So keep that in mind as well. So you want to push yourself. So I'm not telling you not to push yourself, but you have to keep these things in mind. So after a few months, take some time and do some of these training techniques I'm going to actually show you. So this video is not all going to be talking. I'm going to show you some of these techniques and how I implement it and why. Like I said, the reason I did it, I had an imbalance in my pressing. My right arm was stronger than my left, so that created an imbalance. And actually, and it started to mess with my hip a little bit too. I had like a little imbalance in the right leg. My right leg was not as strong as the left. And that's going to happen to a lot of you people. And you don't realize it until you actually do one arm separate than the other. And just a couple tips. All right. Like I said, I'm gonna show you some exercises. So keep these tips in mind when you implement your own program, because you need to check to make sure everything is even strength-wise and even measurement-wise. My left arm is actually bigger than my right arm, and I'm right-handed. So, I know why that is, but that's another video. It's a pretty cool reason for that. And you won't be able to tell if one body part is a centimeter, millimeter bigger than the other. So you really won't be able to tell the facts or what will let you know is the imbalance in strength. So what you would do is you would take certain exercises that can be done one arm at a time safely. Don't do anything weird or crazy. Standing shoulder press, military standing shoulder press, one-handed. Making sure you're holding on to something while you press with that arm. The switch arms to do the other thing. Single arm dumbbell row, one-legged leg press, single arm cable pull downs. That's just off the top of my head. Lunges, one-legged squats. Anything that isolates the body part, one arm at a time. You can do one arm Arnold presses. Just make sure you're holding on to something. I wouldn't recommend doing lying dumbbell presses, because obviously the weight, you won't have anything to counterbalance yourself, so most likely you'll fall over and you'll be injuring yourself, so don't do that. So like I said, I'm going to show you some of these techniques in play, and hopefully that will spark something in you to make you become a better lifter, because that's what it's all about. It's about self-improvement. Because sometimes you can't just go hard. Sometimes you have to do some fine tuning on the engine, and that's what this is. This is something that's, now you can train like this. I know some people who do unilateral training exclusively, want right arm, then they go left arm. That's fine. But the only thing I'll really say to that is the time, obviously because it's pretty much almost double the time if you really think about it, if you're doing one arm at a time. So, I mean, I'm not saying you can't do that, but I would recommend, my professional recommendation would be you do this once every like 6 months, once a year or something, to kind of check out to make sure everything is, like I said, in a strength sense, still in alignment. So I'm going to show you some exercises. Not going to be the whole workout I did, but just so you guys can get the concept, and then you can comment down below, and I'll respond back. Also, hey, do me a favor, guys. Make sure you turn on your notifications, the notification bell, so when I post videos, 'cause I'm gonna do a lot more videos, and so you will be notified when I post these. Shut up, dog's acting crazy. That was raw. I can't help it. I like that. I'm sorry. It's all. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man. It's always gonna be like these little things. And I'm gonna start doing Avengers like post-credit scenes in my videos, so I'm gonna make y'all watch to the whole thing. I might have some people, some twerking dancing or something like that going on after the video, you know what I'm saying? Something crazy. Might have some hood stuff or crazy stuff going on. But, oh, my downloadable programs are now available. So go to the website, www.jaronfitcoaching.com. Full body programs are now available. It's not the coaching, so it's a more affordable option for you guys. So you can just go. So some people don't need to be coached. Some people just need a workout program. Bam, you got it. It's a 12-week program. It's a mix of calisthenics, weights, and some HIIT. But it's more, I would say, this is more a chest focused, because everybody likes the chest. But it's still hit the legs, back, everything. My programs, like I said, I'm more toward the athletic build. I'm kind of navigating toward away from the bodybuilder look, whatever. I don't like that look anyways. I like the aesthetic look, cut tight, you know what I'm saying? To each is his own, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to push anything on anybody, but if you are here, you like that too. So keep that in mind. So downloadable programs are now available. 12-week program with progressions in it each week to kind of check, you know, where you're going, so you make sure you're on the right track. And if you have any questions, man, now that gives us something more to talk about. So it gives us some basis, some foundation work to where I can actually respond to your questions, because it's very difficult sometimes training myself, and then people think that's what you're supposed to do, and that's just not the case. You know, not saying that you can't get gains like that following what somebody else does, but that should not always be the rule of thumb. So let me just throw that out there. So I'm not trying to, I don't want you to say, hey, do what I do. You know, sometimes it won't work, you know. But, so watch this. Unilateral training, one side at a time. Right arm, right leg, left leg. Right side of the back, left side of the back. You don't have to do this, but it's good to check, like I said, to make sure you have no imbalances on strength, because that is going to rob you of your gains. You will lose strength. You won't be able to push more weight, because like I said, the body will not be able to push equally like it should be. So keep that in mind. It's Jaron Fit. Get those downloadable programs, baby. Thank y'all for your support. Clothing line, like I said, will be coming soon, man. Clothing line, streetwear, urban wear. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Thank y'all for your support. More videos to come. Peace. Oh, do both legs?